Hello and welcome back to Riffs, Licks and Tunes. In the past two episodes, we learned some exercises on the open strings, the notes in the open position, and the C major scale in the open position. This episode is more of a check on your sound and your technique. Also some more exercises to train your fingers and your ears. So you remember from the previous episode that we hold the guitar like this and not really hold it with the left hand. Okay. The left hand is to press on the frets. Now to press on the frets with the fingertips, obviously you need an opposing force. So that opposing force is your thumb. So this is how your grip should look like. Okay. Alright. The point here, the thing to note here is that your fingers should be parallel to the frets and do not rest your palm here, because this leads to your fingers curling up like this to play the higher strings. So keep this grip. So if I were to play the exercise on the fifth string, this is how it would look. Okay, and not now the thing to note here is that besides the fingers being parallel to the frets, the notes are longer and the notes are flowing, as opposed to a breaking sound like this. That's because when I play the A, I let the note ring, and when I'm ready to play the B, I straight away play the B and not touch the string waiting to play the B. So A, B, and now when I play the C, I don't have to lift my B finger up. Okay, I can play straight away C. Why? Because when I'm playing the C, the string that you're hearing is from here to here. This is doing nothing anymore. So instead of wasting time lifting your finger up, just let it be there. Also, your fingers close to the frets and not you don't have to lift them up too far away from the frets. They should be close to the frets, ready to be used at any given time. Good exercise to train your grip on the guitar would be practicing some chromatics. So maybe you can start with the 5th fret or the 3rd fret, does not really matter. So I start with the first finger, 1, 2, 3, 4, and not, you see this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fingers are not being lifted up. And then when I'm playing the 5th on the 5th string, that's when I lift the fingers up. And not. The reason for having the fingers parallel to the frets is that your fingers can stretch like this and not, we can't lengthen the length of your finger, but you can stretch between the webs of the fingers. So you will be able to play notes stretching beyond the normal range. So check again on your previous exercises. Make sure that your C major scale sounds something like this. And not something like this. Similarly, the exercise on the C major scale. And not. So coming to the right hand, whenever you're picking a note or a string, make sure that the stroke is short enough to play the string or the note effectively, and don't wave your arms like this. Nah. Also, you're picking from down or up and not really picking from inside to outside like this or outside to inside like this. Also, you're holding your plectrum as if you're turning a key with your thumb and the first finger only. Don't use the other fingers to hold it like this. Bad technique. So this is how it will be. Now there's a difference between good players and actors. When good players play guitar, even the most difficult parts, they make it look very easy because they are using a good technique. Whereas the actors who do not know really how to play the guitar, but they are acting as if they are playing, they will make even the most simplest of the parts look difficult. So the choice is completely up to you whether you want to be a good player or a good actor. Well, you can be a good actor, but don't necessarily have to mix the two. I would choose to be a better player. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon. I hope I got all of them, and wait for the next episode. See you.